Did you know about 1.1 million people finish a marathon each year, which is roughly 0.01% of the world's population? I'm fascinated by running and enamoured by the commitment and community that emerges from the sport. I entered the thrilling world of running last year and ran my first ever half marathon. I started to learn about the different distances and races that people train for and completed, and one of the biggest races in the world is the Berlin Marathon. I went to finish a marathon over the weekend and cheer my heart out. Let's see how that weekend went. Experience. It was 10 out of 10. We'll do it again.
12 out of 10.
15 out of 20.
15 out of 10.
We'll do it again and again and again. Hello, or as the Germans say, Guten Tag. We're in Berlin. I know, we made it. Yesterday was a chaotic travel day. I will not bore you with the details, but I did pass through Switzerland and it was so beautiful. I only saw it for like 45 minutes, but I know I need to go back to Switzerland one day in my life. So last night was beautiful, very wholesome. I spent the evening with Nozi. We went to a jazz club and the vibes were just beautiful. Live music just does something for my soul. I just love hearing it, and then you get to listen to different instruments you don't get to hear on a day-to-day basis. It was lovely. And then we have come back to the hotel. Nozi had to check out early. She's flying back to Canada. So I'm by myself now. I'm gonna go for a run because I thought what better way to sort of explore where I am at the moment than to go for a run, and then I'm meeting with the rest of my family later on in the morning. So it's about 7:30. Let's go for like a run. But I'm just excited to be out. I think the weather is actually getting a lot nicer, so it will be warm, which would be good. And I can't wait to see the rich history of this city, take it all in. And then obviously tomorrow is race day. So I'm excited to just see the marathon itself. Like, I hope we get there early enough to see the elite athletes set off, because I just think it's just marvelous how they run. It's like grace, speed, all of it combined. It's honestly out of this world. So I really hope we get a chance to see them. Right, I'm ready. Girl, I'm not even going to try to show you my shoes. So, outfit of the run. White top, I've got a sports bra underneath. USA Pro leggings. Usual suspect when it comes to the trainers. Ooh. So yeah, I think I'm ready to go. I'm going to have some water and find my vest. This run was perfect for starting the morning and exploring the local area. I ended up running around Berlin Zoo, and it was so nice to see so many runners out there getting their last runs before the marathon. Or maybe that's just how they want to start their day, but exactly what I needed before I went to meet my family. As we explore Berlin, taking the views and all the sightseeing.
What do you think? What is people they are looking at that side?
There was a certain energy in the city and anticipation for the race as over 54,000 runners flocked to their starting point, and their supporters went out of their way to find their chosen spots on the course to cheer from. So we have just seen the men's elite run past, the women's elite, and now we're heading to the halfway point, and then that's where we'll catch round for running. We waited patiently for a glimpse of our loved one to run past and cheer as loud as we could for them so that they could hear our encouragement. Being a spectator was its own version of the marathon. Going across the city to find different viewing points along the route and calculate their timings was a mission. We had to make sure we didn't miss them when we went past and work out which train stopped to get off. Each time we saw them, we could tell it was a burst of energy to keep going, and it really was encouraging. Good morning. On our final day in Berlin, I can't believe this. I feel like this whole weekend has gone by so quickly. Today is the day that I'll actually be exploring quite a few museums and taking a few walks around. I mean, I say that like I didn't walk 20,000 steps each day these last 2 days, but it's going to be cool to see some of the places that have so much history, so much culture, and make the most of this day. My flight is at 7 p.m, so I will have to wrap this all up by 3:30, so definitely a quick whistle-stop tour of Berlin before I head back to the airport. Yesterday was the marathon day, and it was incredible to watch all the runners cross the finish line and to cheer them on. I think when you're watching a marathon, you can really just see everybody's hard work in showing up every single day for their training, and it all coming up to this big day when they cross that start line and finish off at the finish line. Like, it was inspiring. People from all across the world were there running, cheering, and just having an incredible good time. So yeah, my first marathon witnessing was a success. I'm definitely inspired and motivated to look at doing a marathon myself sometime in the future. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted. But yeah, it was an incredible day, and it was beautiful to be able to spend it with family and to cheer on. My uncle he ran the marathon, so it was very much a highlight day for me in terms of this trip itself. And I'm interested to see how the streets look the day after. Like, I can imagine they've cleared up or the roads are open again, but it'll be interesting to see how that looks. So anyway, we'll speak later. See you in a bit. Into the city to meet a lovely group of girls for a coffee and walk. So Savannah put out on her Instagram story inviting people to come and join her for a walk, and of course I just took up the invitation. So we walked around the city for a good 2.5 hours and took in the sights and had some really lovely conversations. The girls have definitely inspired me to think about doing a marathon myself. We of course had to end the walk with a sweet treat, so had some donuts and coffee before splitting up and going our separate ways.